Have you ever noticed that the worst thing in relationships isn't betrayal, it's the habit? The habit of enduring those who don't appreciate you, who exploit your kindness, your time, your resources year after year, and in return give you only indifference or mockery. I've been through this myself. I had people I called friends, I helped them, supported them, and then I suddenly realized, to them I was just a convenient option. Today we'll explore 7 tough but effective methods to deal with people who don't value you. This isn't just theory, it actually works in our reality, where thank you is often forgotten and kindness is treated as an obligation. We live in a society that glorifies endurance. Don't hold a grudge, forgive. They're a good person, you've got to live somehow. Sounds familiar, right? But here's the problem, the more we endure, the less respect we get, and these aren't just my words, Carl Jung said. What you do not become conscious of controls you, and if you ignore your feelings of being undervalued for years, that is not humility, that is self-deception, and sooner or later it will manifest in resentment, depression, or even illness. So let's break down each method and strategy for dealing with those who don't value you to truly improve your life. 1. Stop being available, no contact. This is the hardest and simplest step. Stop being their convenience. Don't give them bonuses, stop offering help, gifts, emotional support. Often people start to value you only when they lose those habitual privileges. Don't text them first. Don't call without reason. Don't offer help unless asked. Proven, 80% of these people won't even notice your disappearance. The ones who do will start behaving differently. Say, sorry, I can't today, no explanations needed. They used you like a free taxi. Stop being emotionally available. If they only call when they need something, you must always be busy. 80% won't notice. They'll find someone else. That's a filter. You'll know who never valued you. And the other approximately 20% who do reach out, that's who you can work with. Maybe they'll begin to respect you. Letting go of availability isn't manipulation, it's boundary setting. If someone truly values you, they'll notice when you're gone. If not, you've freed space in your life for people who will. 2. Compare their behavior with others. Do a test, notice how they act with those they do respect, boss, other friends. They're polite, attentive, timely, why not with you? Ask yourself, would they treat a respected person this way? If the answer is no, it's not your fault, it's their choice. Seeing this truth helps you stop lying to yourself. As Jung said, what is unconscious controls us, what is conscious is under our control. Stop waiting for these people to change. If they're capable of kindness but refuse to show it to you, it's their conscious decision. Shift your energy to those who reciprocate. In Russia we often say, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. But if your bird doesn't value you, let them go and look for someone who will. Distance yourself without drama. The more we try to explain our hurt, the less people understand. They either deny it or say you're oversensitive. Here's a powerful yet silent way to show them they risk losing you. Just withdraw. You used to text first, now wait. You used to suggest meeting, now let them. You used to carry conversations, now reply briefly and politely. When they complain or ask for advice, say, I'm not in the mood, or I'm not the best advisor. If they care, they'll notice. If not, it's healthier than arguing. In our countries, there's a tendency to shame the offended. Stop whining. But think, would someone who ignored you for years understand after one conversation? Of course not. Silence isn't weakness, it's a test. Can they live without you? And you? Yes, you can. I had a friend of 14 years. I always texted first, called first. One day I stopped. A month passed, then 2, then a year, no contact. Then I realized it wasn't friendship, it was my illusion. The reality, they simply forgot me. If they do notice and ask, where have you been? Don't defend yourself with excuses like, I've been busy. That keeps them hooked. Better say, I just stepped back, then change the topic. Then watch the reaction. If they're sincerely worried, maybe they deserve another chance. If not, they were just curious. As Jung said, loneliness isn't the absence of people around, it's the absence of understanding. If someone doesn't fear losing you, they already left emotionally. And now you must choose, chase after them, or finally turn to those who come toward you. 4. Mirror response. Treat others exactly as they treat you, not rudely, but mirror their behavior. Imagine everyone is a mirror reflecting how you treat them. If they've been indifferent to you for years, don't be surprised. It's become a habit for them. But now you flip things, you become their reflection. If they text once a month, you reply once a month. If they forget to ask how you are, you don't ask them. If they cancel last minute, you invent plans of your own. If they're rude, you say, "Sorry, that's not how I talk." People value what they can lose. When you stop giving more than you get, they experience the same imbalance and either change or prove they don't deserve a place in your life. Have you ever noticed how people suddenly understand the rules of the game when the roles are reversed? That's why this method is more effective than just staying silent. In our culture, there's a proverb, "You reap what you sow." But many forget it works both ways. If a person never calls, they don't consider you important. If they never say thank you, they take your help for granted. If they're not there for you in hard times, their interest is purely selfish. The mirror strategy simply reveals the truth. I had a friend, I supported her, asked about her. She replied only when it suited her. One day I decided, fine, I'll treat her exactly as she treats me. Month 1, she didn't notice. Month 2, she began messaging more. Month 3, she asked, "Why are you so cold?" I answered, "I'm just mirroring how you acted." She was initially offended, then thought about it, and 6 months later, she started calling me first. Not always, but far more than before. Because the mirror doesn't lie, it simply shows a person themselves. But if someone sees their reflection and still refuses to change, that's their choice, and yours to stop wasting energy on them. Don't be angry. Don't feel guilty. You might face blame, you've changed. Simply respond, "No, I stopped being the person you were used to." If the mirror didn't work, then this person is incapable of seeing themselves, and they'll never change. As Jung said, we meet in others only what is within ourselves. But this works both ways. If someone sees a friend in you, they behave like a friend. If they see a convenience, they'll use you. So become the mirror and see what you really mean to them. This method has always worked for me over many years. How about you? Have you used it? Did it work? Method 5, the reciprocity shift. Replace your people-pleasing with balanced give and take. Stop investing in those who don't reciprocate. Stop spending your time, energy, and emotions on those who treat your kindness as an entitlement. Instead, direct that energy toward people who truly appreciate you. This isn't selfish, it's wisdom. Ask yourself, does this person often take initiative? Do they remember your needs like you remember theirs? Have you turned into someone they rely on but never invest in? Move them gently to the periphery of your life and free up space for those who rejoice in your success. Focus on yourself. You deserve the same care you give others. Don't justify or explain yourself. You have no obligation to announce that you've stopped investing. Simply become slightly less available. Stop organizing meetings or helping first. Only respond when asked. Occasionally answer no without guilt and observe how they react. True relationships will show themselves. If someone notices the change and asks what happened, that's your chance for honest dialogue. If they fall silent or feel offended, they valued you only for what you provided. Understand this, one-sided relationships drain you like a black hole. The more you give, the more they expect. Reciprocity builds healthy bonds, grounded in respect, gratitude, and mutual joy. Carl Jung once said, "The most terrifying thing is one's unrecognized relationships." Indeed, how often we cling to people who no longer value us, tolerate their coldness, and rationalize their indifference, all because we're afraid to face reality. If someone doesn't reciprocate, you're not needed. Jung called this the shadow side of relationships. One gives, the other only takes. The most dangerous part. The longer you tolerate it, the more your soul starts believing you don't deserve better. But here's the truth. Your worth doesn't depend on someone who doesn't see it. I repeat, as a psychologist and channel host of all life's wisdom, if people don't value you, this isn't your heart's fault, it's their blindness. Jung offered a simple algorithm. Realize, is this person truly not valuing me, or is it just in my mind? Write down 3 examples. Then talk, not with accusations, but with observation. I've noticed my efforts go unnoticed, and it matters to me. Why is that? If nothing changes after this conversation, then you withdraw. Not angrily, but with dignity. Yes, it hurts, but the pain of letting go is nothing compared to years of quiet humiliation. Even if you lose a friend, that's okay. Jung would say, you are not losing a friend, you are freeing space for someone serious. Remember, the world is full of people who won't understand you, and that's okay. They won't appreciate you, and that's their right. But there will be those who see you like the sun, and they make life worth living. As Jung said, the best thing you can do for those who undervalue you is to stop being part of their lives, and for yourself, start a new chapter.